What's crack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack? I forgot to...
What's crack-a-lackin'? Welcome in to My Mind is a Weapon Fantasy Football Show.
What's cracking, everybody? Welcome in. Happy Friday. The weekend is here. Hope everyone's having a good day today. We got some crazy Jerry Jones update to talk about here with Micah Parsons requesting a trade, man. Talk about letting go one of the biggest game records there is, and wherever he lands, man, they are going to become like, imagine if he goes to a contender here. Imagine if he goes to the Packers, the Commanders. I mean, the Eagles. I've even seen Eagles talk. It would be absolutely lights out. I'm queued up in the main right now currently. Yes. 6-12. What's good, Charlie? Let me catch up. We got Broughton here. What's good? Jeremy, how we doing, brother? I'm in a main right now. We'll do a mini and maybe a super flex after I try to knock out 3-in-1 stream here. James, SEO, the GOAT, how we doing? Ready to pick me up from the airport, man. Never met. What a good guy. I'm down. I cannot thank you enough, James. I'll remind you with a text again. Thank you. Thank you for the world, man. That's huge. Even though Disco says you're a terrible driver. I vote we do a mini or two. Two might feel. I'm down to do 2 minis after this. I just want to get a couple mains, and I haven't done a main in a minute. It's 4 of 12. What's actually? Let's see. What's the mini at? Mini's 8 of 12. I'm gonna tell him to queue up in the main. Let me see. Queue up in the main. So some beats on here. I cannot believe that Micah Parsons is. What do you guys think? I think it's absolutely crazy. Unbelievable. Main, yep. Think I have a real job and I answer and read everything in lives. Y'all go comment on the video for support, but we don't reply. I never check the video comments on my live streams. I should do that more. I always check the comments on like my YouTube videos. I always forget to click live. That's a good point. I should check those. I don't do it a lot. I did one main today. Only have about 10 extras. I can go outside one a day for the next new bonus. How many are you at? I'm at like 127. So I'm thinking knock out a couple here. I mean, fuck. What's the mini at? You guys want to rock a mini instead? Because it's 4 of 12. I'm okay with that if you guys want. And the Braylon Allen talk, guys, just gets more and more and more and more. Knock out a mini. All right, let me unregister for this. Like sometimes I have to unregister twice for some reason. There we go. All right, pineapples, boys. Mini. Let's go. Let me drop a mini on there. There we go. Thank you for the subscription, D Charns. How we doing, brother? Welcome. All the support's appreciated. Welcome to the channel. How we doing, brother? Hope you're having a good Friday. We're in, baby. Let's go. Yes, a mini. Scared to do a super flex. I'll do a super flex after. We'll rock a mini first here. We got Carl Ramrod and Dr. Gableman. Billy's dad at the 1. I'm at the 7. BD at the 10. Nice. I think my super flex drafts are getting better and better. I'm not gonna lie. I like yesterday's a lot. I correlated a lot. I'm just wondering why the walls, they're kind of shutting out potential for new viewers. What do you mean? The walls? I'm just wondering why that walls, there's kind of shutting out potential new viewers. What do you mean, Bink? Wait, I leave for 1 minute. You'll hop in a mini. I know, we switched it up. I'll rock another mini after this, or we'll go super flex and a mini again. That way we cover all bases. Carl Ramrod, what's good, brother? Happy Friday, man. What's good? I am ready to draft, boys. Friday is here. We got dog watching this weekend. We got to get ready for Canton this weekend. Gonna be swimming in a pool, no partying, nothing crazy, just relaxing. And then it's go time, baby. I'm amped up for Canton, beyond amped up. I've been pacing around. I'm out here just juking you, bro. That's it. I didn't mean to. We literally were just talking about it. Like, all right, let's hop in a mini. I'm at the 7 spot. What is this? Draft 48 on the mini. Okay. Obviously, I'm not going to max this one out if it's almost closed. I'm to top 170 on my top 200 redraft. I've got my top 30 QBs, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends. They're all coming. Running back should be tomorrow. I got to get videos out on it too. Where does the time go, man? I got called out by Fantasy Receipts today, bro. You guys see that on Twitter? They went back to a 2-year ago post about Zamir White and blasted me. It's cute. Oh, I got you. I didn't know what you meant. I'll still answer, I'll give them light questions and stuff like that when they ask them. Giving me ankles that match Godwin's. Zamir White is the gift that keeps on giving. I did not think I was going to be retweeted for Zamir White, but here we are. That was wild to me. All the haters come flying out once you get one thing wrong. You can get 100 things right and everyone will stay quiet, but you do one thing wrong and boom. It is a rage bait account, kind of, but I somehow blocked him. I didn't even know that I had him blocked. That was wild. I don't think I've ever blocked anybody, but somehow I did. I'm gonna pull up Nico Collins here over Neighbors. Mixon out 6 weeks. Final update is here. So that would lead into week 2, week 3 area. So he won't make the pup. Is that the update or no? I haven't even seen it yet. I'll pull up one of my teams that has Mixon though. Yeah. Oh, dude. Cowboys have agreed to a deal with Lyle Collins to bring him back at left tackle, pending a physical. Damn. Cowboys O-line shambles. They're reaching out. Makes me very nervous with Dak, man. They play the Eagles week 1. Dak be running for his life against the number 1 D to start the NFL season is very scary. All right, we pulled up Nico. Let's see who drops here. I haven't read up on it, but what is 6 weeks? Like 6 weeks from now or 6 games? I would say 6 weeks. If they drop the update, it would be from now. Smitty. I got to meet Smitty and play Scott Fish with him last year, man. He really, really struggled last year in Scott Fish. Like really bad for my boy. We're going to grab Tyreek here as well. So we're going to go down. QBs. We're going to go lock in. God, Bryce is past Tua. The hype is here, boys. We got Stroud and Tua late options. That's why I took them there. I'm going to go for a Will Be here. Smitty's titles aren't always accurate. He's on a lot of stuff. He does. I like that he at least he, stands on business. His calls, that he misses, they miss. He does get a little, he's a little aggressive though when it happens, but he does have some takes I don't agree with for sure. But I mean, so do a lot of people. But his show and his graphics and everything is just on point. Oh, let's see. What you got, brother? Ready? I got my little Smitty. My little Smitty Fantasy Football Show cup holder, bro. From Vegas. I think I have another thing too. What do I have? Oh, yeah. He gave me a bunch of stuff. We've got a little Smitty sticker. Yeah, I literally just seen his title on his live. I remember when Schmitty just had started. Dude grew a lot. Oh, dude. But yeah, he's not one of my favorites. I like Schmitty. I mean, I like the show. I like the way that he's a good presenter of the show and stuff for sure. Some of his takes are on point. I don't agree with all of them, but that's, again, that's like everybody. Oh, we're going to get Marv too. I'm here for it. Nico, Reek, Marv. Marvin Harrison Jr. has been absolutely ridiculous in camp. Unguardable, but we heard the same thing last year, man. So I'm going to buy it at the third, but I'm hoping Kyler can turn it around. But we drafted live on his Scott Fish last year on his show. No cap. I wasn't there. No, there was another underdog guy there as well, but I was popping in and out of his show, like in the camera with him. We were sauced. $30 freaking beers, and dude, it's so expensive in Vegas. It's crazy. He is more redraft for sure. I would definitely say that. I would definitely say I've watched the show enough this year. I definitely don't agree with some of the trade offers and stuff that he goes for, or like explains as that's a good trade. Values in Dynasty is somehow it's hard for people to understand sometimes. It's crazy to me. All right, what are we coming back with here? We need to land the plane. We need to land a 1 or 2. What's it going to be? He takes Kenneth Walker off the board. I got to go Kyrie in here. This value is too good. So we're starting off with Nico, Reek, Harrison, Kyrie, and Marv. We got Ramrod rolling out. Chase Brown. God, Chase Brown's ADP is going up and up and up. Justin Jefferson, Devontae. I love that start. BDE rocking Breece Hall. Breece Hall's ADP is going to keep sliding, man. It's going to keep sliding. And Keenan Allen visiting with the Chargers today. And I just pumped up Keandre Lambert-Smith before the freaking game last night, and he popped off. And then if they sign Keenan Allen, I'll just be hurt. I will not be happy after that call. Let's see here. So Joe Flacco, seen most of the work. Adonai Mitchell impressing in practice today. Anthony Richardson absolutely balling out. Saquon Barkley, they're saying to get more receiving work, which is crazy to me. It's always Saquon. Diami Brown looking like the most explosive he's ever looked. Update in Jaguars camp today too. Kyle Williams has been a roller coaster ride. Joe Flacco taking the ones. Devonta Smith misses practice again. Xavier Worthy avoided concussion, so good news there for Xavier Worthy. Jaden Reed back at practice. Wicks back at practice. Bryce Young and the starters will play 2 games. Jatavion Sanders shining at the Panthers camp. He was my breakout last year. Might have been a year too early. Cam Crow, don't know who that is. Commander's not even interested in trading Terry McLaurin. We've been over that. I don't think he's going to get traded for his contract. I love Diami Brown, his value in best ball for sure. 100%, Jerry. Couldn't agree with you more. Eric from Spike Week, probably my favorite. Got my ears absolutely everywhere. What's his last name? Legendary Sickos might be the best show running for best ball. Who's that? I don't know. Give me these YouTube channels so I can pop them in here. Is that the name of it? Legendary Sickos? Legendary Sickos. Is that Legendary Upside? Is that what it's called? Oh shit, we're on the clock. We're gonna take Ridley here too. We're gonna give ourselves a shot at Cam Ward. Cam Ward been really up and down with camp, but I love the way he talks, man. He's got the grit, the grind, the want to learn ability sounds professional. I love it. I have Spike Week. I'm part of the Spike Week. Disco hooked me up with the Spike Week this year. I have all their tools and stuff too. What is the legendary one though? I'm curious. From John Co. I'm looking at one that says legendary sickos, but it says legendary upside is the YouTube. 3.2K subscribers. I think this is him. It's Eric. Just subscribed. Turn the bells on. I think that's it. I got it. Yeah. It's legendary sick. I subscribed to legendary upside. All right, hang on. How do I spell it? LEGENDARYSICKOS. Legendary sickos. And I'm seeing skeleton keys, leg up. I think this is it, bro. I think you're tripping, John. I think it is. It says legendary sickos, but legendary upside is the name. Nico Collins or A-Chain in a 2 wide receiver, 2 flex PPR league. A-Chain. But I love them both. All right, we're going hero running back heavy. 5 wide receivers deep. We're absolute stud fucking wide receivers. I like that. Legendary upside is Pat Kerrane. Do we bet on Micah joining the Niners? No. Niners can't afford that shit, bro. Niners can't afford Terry McLaurin either. All that nonsense. No way. A-Chain all day. I think so. I'm on the right track. All right. I think I got it. Eric BM4 is who I'm watching. And Pat something. I think it's them. A-Chain is battling targets. Mr. Magic, we need to talk, brother. A-Chain is going to have a possibility of breaking the running back reception record this year, bro. Scatterbo went down. Something happened. Missing team drills. I saw that. Just being managed. Nothing crazy. I saw the update for that. That's why I didn't bring it up. I see some graphic that says Superflex was like 5th, 45 mil cap space. We have a ton of dead cap space. That's the problem. So we take it on this year, we'll be in the same freaking problem we just had. We had to cut everybody next year again. It's a Spike Week YouTube channel. I got it. A-Chain will get injured, unfortunately. Yeah, everyone told me that last year, and everyone went quiet real quick when the year was over. All the haters just went. I couldn't find him anymore, man. It was weird. Kamara, I say Kamara does have a chance at breaking. That's my 2 guys. He has a chance at breaking the reception record also, for sure. He's also older, though. Saints, they should be rebuilding. I can see Kamara being moved as well. I need to clip that. I need to clip that scene right there. David Montgomery, Tony Pollard. I'd rather go Jordan Mason. That's how high I am on Jordan Mason. Give him me over Tony Pollard and give him to me over David Montgomery. Capping. Can they bring back Jameis? Dude, Jameis to the Saints? Imagine Chris Olave and Shaheed. To the moon, bro. I'm scared of Kamara injury this year, especially if they're as bad as they are predicted to be. That's another possibility. He has a ton of incentives, though, on his contract here for his last year. So that's another good way to look at it. He has the highest running back incentive, bonuses paid into his contract. Breece Hall is going to have a ton of receptions this year, too. Yeah, I've been hearing that. Draft Breece Hall at your own appeal, man. I can't draft the teams for you. But give me all the fucking Braylon Allen I can get. I looked at Rashid Shaheed stats from last year and it felt like he had more. Dude, he's nasty, bro. He was nasty till the injury. They said he's bulked up a little bit too this year. That's why I love all the Saints. I don't care who the quarterback is. These guys aren't coming off during garbage time. They're not going to be running the ball that much, if at all. I mean, what, like maybe 13 attempts a game, probably. It's going to be pass, playing from behind, heavy garbage time all day. Saints are going to eat. Kamara might catch 100, bro. He might. I'd say Achane and Kamara definitely could come close to that number for the running backs. Hampton looks mid from what? 2 carries last night? Or 3 carries with a flag? Come on. Stop it. All right. Oh my God. Tony Pollard made it back. No love for the TP, huh? What do I want to do here? He takes, I guess I'll take Tony Pollard. I mean, 27 past ADP for Tony Pollard. I'm not a fan of it. I'll take that. Running backs typically pop early in their career. Brees is way late unless he moves. We know what Brees is giving us. Yeah, I've said that all year long. If Brees gets traded, that will save his career. I feel like. I will draft Montgomery 100% of the time he's falling like that. Well, where I picked him at, so I took Mason over him. Where did he fell to 87. Yep, that's fine. I like that. Well, Daniels get over 750 rushing. So I'm glad you brought that up. I just made a card, just a little season-long card. I'll show you it. I'll read it. Drake May's rushing looks like one of the freest props there is season-long. It's like 500. Clayton Kershaw has a bonus right now. Disco on baseball. I just saw it. Shoot me a card. My team's live. No, Pick'em's live. Upcoming. Okay. So I took Amari and Hampton over 850 yards and Drake May over 475 rush yards. Drake May almost rushed for that last year in 8 games. That is like one of the freest season-long pickups you could get. Absolute lock of mine right there. You don't even got to pay for the Patreon for that one. I give it free. I know I don't like Pollard, but I'll take it. 27 past. I definitely wasn't like targeting it. I really want double Saints here. I'm gonna snatch up Mark Andrews here. I can't believe Andrews hasn't jumped up in value at all with the news of Isaiah Likely, even though he could be back still. Handling the new sponsorship promotion stuff, right? Meow. It's so good. Brees did pop early. Yeah, he was RB1 early for sure. I wasn't going to say anything, but that's not a reason to write him off. I think he will bounce back and get a big bag to play somewhere else next year. He could. I'm not going to pump it up. I'm rooting for it. I don't see it happening, but I'm rooting for it. What's good, Rohit? How we doing? Quick question. Welcome to the channel, man. I think you're new in here. I've been doing mocks in a redraft PPR league. My starters usually Puka, Chase, Brown, Henry, or London. Which combo do you like better? I feel Henry is safe. If you are mocking for an IRL league with your boys, I always say running back first, because like you can watch any content, anyone can tell you how to draft. When you get to IRL with your boys, the running backs always go hot. Always. But if you're mocking also, Rohit, I would tell you to get into some best ball drafts. If you don't do some best ball drafts, I believe that 100% in my heart of hearts is mocks is not good for practicing for fantasy football. You need to get into real money drafts like we're doing right now, where real ADP reflects real people draft the players they want, instead of doing mock drafts where there's no money involved and it's not kind of real. I get that you get the ADP practice of where the players fall and stuff, but that's never really how it goes. I have a big label on every player at their position, no matter what. Example, Paul is always RB3 or 4. I agree with that, but I like that too. He's an RB3 for me as well. Redraft anything. I think Spears is the better running back this year, to be honest. Why the fuck is Justin Fields still here? And I don't even want this. Oh my God. What to do here, folks? He's thinking the same thing. He's like, dude, we're 30 past for Justin Fields. Yeah, I'm taking this, bro. I'm taking the value there for sure. Man, Brees semi-pop, there have been better first years. He was RB1. I mean, so obviously... Actually, that'd be a good trivia question, bro. Here you go. So, let's do a little trivia right now. And I do not know this answer either, right? So, he was RB2 in PPR. In their first 2 years... In their first 2 years of fantasy football, just as a running back, your second year, how many running backs have finished RB1 or 2 in their first 2 years? That's a great trivia question. Mocks with other people, I feel like it's just practice with other people taking it seriously. Mocks with other people, I feel is just like practice with other people taking it seriously. You could. I mean, dude, you've missed a giant argument we've had with mocks over the past 2 weeks. I personally, not to start up the argument again, I do not think mocks are good practice. But I've been doing this I've been playing fantasy for 20 plus years. I mean, I haven't mocked in the past decade. Zeke is one of them, for sure. Was he RB2? I think you might be right on that one. He was RB2 his rookie year. That's right. That might be it, bro. That's a very tough question. Brees popped big before his ACL tear, then had a massive year comeback off injury. He underperformed in a bad Jets team with Rodgers that wanted to throw easy, buy low. I've sold him everywhere, bro. I don't have no more shares. We're gonna be done at tight end here too. We're gonna do an early tight end play here. Actually, maybe not. Maybe we'll go try and see if that falls to value. If not, we'll be fine. Brees Hall has impressed me so much for him finishing so high is all I'm saying. Mocks are for pussies and old men. Damn. I'm trying to be nice to the new guy in the channel, man. I'm telling you, I don't think mock is good for you. That's all I'm saying. If you're new to fantasy football, you probably mock, but just being here watching this live is mocking, in my opinion. Facts. I love football. Anytime I've ever tried to mock draft, I lost interest at some point and left. That's me. I haven't done it in a long time. That's probably most people. That's most people. I mean, your first 2 picks, and all of a sudden everyone's just out of it, bro. So, I mean, you're literally getting maybe 2 rounds of value in mock of ADP following and how people are going to pick players compared to doing a best ball draft, which is real money involved, real money implications, real drafters going with you. They're trying to win money with you, following the ADP of injuries and every update today that moves the player up and down the board. And if you haven't signed up on Drafters, make sure you use code Sleez when you do. It'll match your deposit to $100, and you can draft with us. What do I want to get here? This music. I'm done with this music, though. That's for sure. Oh, boy. What to do here, folks? He takes Dylan Sampson, so we're going to take CJ Stroud, lock up our second QB. We have no correlation. We're going to roll out maybe a Mason Taylor. Keenan Allen visiting the Chargers. His ADP is about to skyrocket once he signs. Where's my guy late pick? He's this low? No way he's this low. There he is. possible correlation piece there late. Also, redraft ADP is a lot different than best ball. It is, but I mean, so if I pull up redraft ADP right now, right, and we go through 6 rounds, it's a little bit, maybe 1 to 2 picks off different. They get a lot more different in the bottom. I'd say bottom 10 to 12 plus rounds, but at the top, they're not much different. It's just taken more seriously most of the time, eh? So it makes it different. I feel like mock drafts do it. No one is saying not to do them. I just won't. Mocks aren't for me either, brother. But if you need any mock questions, any mock help, I got you. I feel like Disco, it's a trap right now. What do you think? And that's also true. Your redraft ADP does not fluctuate at real-time currency like best balls do. Anthony Richardson back shining for the Colts camp. Who knew? It's your first time playing fantasy. I wouldn't be shocked, right? I'm glad you got it. Okay. I feel like it is, but I don't know. For a first question, it is very odd. All right, let's see how we can land this plane. If you guys want to know why I just took Tyler Algier and jumped on a little early on it, rumors. I don't know how they'd afford it, but there's Falcons rumors for Tyler Algier to the Cowboys. I was thinking the same thing. It would be more obvious. I get it. Now imagine Tyler Algier as the starting back for them boys. And you could just shoot Bijan to RB1, which he already was, but you just lock that in. Why is Tua always falling here? Chubbity Chubb is available. I'm going to take Jerome Ford. Don't love it, but I'm here for it. Jerry says, Tyler be a massive upgrade, 100%. I smashed my redrafts last year. My best team still crushed. And that was after trading Burrow and T. Higgins for Cup after week 1. I credit my smash of drafts for learning best ball 100%. My guy. Best ball didn't help me mess that trade up, though. When you bring up your team, don't go so fast you can't see it. Well, all right. Well, I don't know if you guys, what's better? Do you want to see the team or the board fall? Right? You'd rather see the board fall, yeah? So here's the team. Wide receiver room, absolutely elite. Tight end room, elite. Quarterback room, Justin Fields fell fucking tremendously far. Matched up CJ Stroud at late value 2 to go with Nico Collins. We're going to try and find some correlation here. Hopefully. We'll see. We're going to try and land another piece here as well, too. I understand you're drafting. Just y'all scroll so fast every time I'm trying to PP team. My mixed bag of Cowboy running backs would be sad. It would be sad, bro. The Cowboy, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered to me all year. I mean, ETN, I would have liked to be traded there. Tyler Algier would be in the same situation, be great. I think it's still going to be a committee either way. I just feel like Tyler Algier would be the bigger, you know, bully ball type back running between the tackles than any other running back they have. I mean, he's elite, dude, when he's out there. He still puts up 20-point games with Bijan. Let's see what we got coming here. Don't take my guy. Don't take my guy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice pick. Nice pick. Nice pick. I like that. Cam Ward, running back room, wide receiver room, Trey McBride and Pitts. I love that. Not bad. Got Tua value. Oh, I am big. I see you. Algier would fit nice, bro. He would fit nice. I'm going to have to reach here for it too, but we're going to take it. We're going to take rushing upside of Justin Fields to Anthony Richardson, maybe a solid floor play with a terrible offensive line and CJ Stroud. We connect Tyler Warren with it, CJ Stroud with Nico. We're hoping we can land this connection here at tight end to fall back, but I don't think it's going to happen. Tesla looked good last night too. He looked good. Him and Lambert both. I mean, you only got to see like 3 carries out of Hampton, so I mean, wasn't great for him. Trey Lance didn't look bad, but I mean, you're playing against nobody. So I mean, I love seeing all the Trey Lance hype and everyone run to the waiver wire. It cracks me up, bro. Charbonnet would be nasty, bro. Absolutely nasty. Charbonnet would be better than Algier, in my opinion. I've been blindly saying Kamara to Dallas. I can see that. I was just talking about the beginning. I don't see the Saints keeping Kamara in their situation. I don't. I think that he's going to be moved. And the Kamara on the Cowboys and that passing offense, oh my God. He would go nuclear. Don't take my guy. Let it come back. It's not going to make it. I already know. Tesla also had a very, very impressive RAS score, man. He's an athlete, bro. I think his RAS score was like 9.93 or something, 9.94, which is insanely high. I mean, they traded a lot for him, too. Up in the draft as well. Big Draft Energy was the very first. I think, well, I know you told me about it. I thought, I don't know if it was Debo or not. I thought someone said it when we were on stream together, but I don't remember. He did make it. We're going 3 tight end set here. It's fine. Well, I mean, we are balanced out. This is really nice. So if you guys want to see it, there it is. But yeah, Big Draft Energy's been pumping up Tesla for a minute. Even before the draft. But I could have sworn someone was on the show that we talked about it or something. That's what it was. Got it from Tyler. I remembered something. I just remember what it was. But still, I don't think, I'm not saying like Tesla's going to go crazy or anything. You still got Jameson and Amon-Ra, so don't go nuts. Could see Kamara going to the Jags? I don't think so. You still got Tank and you still got Tootin there. I think, maybe say like DeAndre Swift gets hurt. He'd fit perfectly into the Bears scheme. Saints, they send him out. Will they run out Kendre Miller? Will they run out Devin Neal? James Conner goes down. Could he go to the Cardinals? I don't see the Jags, but it could be. Guy with the name Tesla attached to Detroit offense. Why not? Ford, baby. Found on the road dead. Detroit. What? All right, let's plug in here. So we're going for a vanilla gorilla. We're gonna snag Keenan Allen here. You guys remember, dude? Look at this. This is why you stay in best ball streets, bro. You guys remember when it was the most insane Jarquez Hunter hype and he was going at round 15 to 16? Look at this guy. He's here in round 18 now. I fucking love it. Never even touched him. Devin Neal's a guy. I've been taking some Kendre Miller shares. So Kendre Miller's been running with the ones more than Devin Neal, by the way. Jerry. I know Kendre Miller's always been hurt. I know all that. I mean, but still, the updates are leaning his way. It's too bad Tesla plays for the Lions. Here we go. Here we go with Ralph. Come and get it, baby. What do you guys want to hop into next? Let me know what lobbies we're at. Superflex is fresh right now. Pineapples. Superflex. Right now. Pineapples. Superflex draft right now. Krosky been mixing in with the ones. Yeah, I saw it. We saw that. That's why he's been shooting up the boards. But Kendre Miller hasn't shot up the boards at all, and he's been running with the ones. Kind of a little secret little play at the end there. I'm thinking your guy, my guy, Kyle Manunjai. There goes Jarquez Hunter. Fucking, I didn't even say anything, Disco. I didn't even say anything. When you knew it. You knew it. You knew I was going to take Braylon out and you reached for it. Dirty little rat. It's fine. I mean, I picked him up on a couple waivers. Owners have definitely given up on him in Dynasty. He's still 23. I mean, yeah, he's been obviously a massively injured player, but we'll snatch a Ray McLeod here. We got no Darnell Mooney update. We might get a couple splashes at a Ray early on. Who knows? I'm not buying no freaking DJ Shark. I know. That's what I said. I said you reached up 10 spots for him because you knew I was going to take him. I will never let Brees fall past me anywhere near 10 picks. I'll reach for it all day. I think Sean Tucker, sneaky late. There's a world. We talked about this a couple days ago. It was with when Bob Lung and blanking on the name right now. Oh, Bob Lung and Michigan guy. Why am I blanking? Greg Kellogg popped on the show. They're like Rashad White is having a lot of trade rumors, which I hadn't seen. You know, these guys obviously know way more people in the industry than I do. And I was like, man, if something were to happen to Bucky, your true running back is more Sean Tucker than it is Rashad White. And Rashad White is traded. Sean Tucker could have sneaky value. He's still very young too. I think he's like 23. Let me see here. $23. Rabona says, Andrew, Tucker crossed my mind earlier. He looked better than White. I mean, dude, he has some major spike weeks, which is crazy. Like he won the DFS that week. He popped off. What week was it? It was like week 5 or something. Let me pull it up. Sean Tucker. Last year, week 6 against the Saints, with only 38% touches, he went for fucking 35 points, bro. Let's trip on it. We're going to snag a Kendre Miller piece here. I'm fine with that. Late in the draft. No, P. Ryan went. That's the first time I've seen it. There goes Samaji. You know who just turned 24 as well? Brees Hall did, brother. I'm interviewing Tucker as the RB2 right now in Tampa in my own world. Is BDE streaming? Of course he is, Jason. Of course he is. How we doing, brother? Tucker won the Millie. That's what I was saying. He won the big one, 35 points last year. I said the wrong week. I said week 5, but it was week 6. I was trying to go off memory. Yeah, he went nuts for 136 yards, 56 yards receiving, almost a 200-yard game, and 2 touchdowns. Wild. Because of a blowout. That's those risks you got to take in DFS lineups, man. You got to look at the matchup. You got to look at the spread. Look at how the game's going to go, and then build your strong lineup and look for that RB2 or RB3 that could have a major pop-off game in the right situation for DFS. That's always one of the best plays. I feel like it's a lot harder to hit on that dirty wide receiver that's like wide receiver 4 than it is RB3. I was 12. What was I? 12 or 13 points off winning that fucking DraftKings big one last year, the $3 main. I got 16th place or some shit. I was so close. Nicely done. Pick up Josh Reynolds at the end. Get a little correlation with Justin Fields. Pick up Mason Taylor. I'm queued up in the super flex, by the way, as well as the pineapples if you guys are in there. Until we get to that draft, we will look at these. There was absolutely nothing that led me to Tucker that I would have never got there, right? It's the crazy people, bro. That they make insane strats, insane rosters. Drafters DFS. Are they going to do DFS this year? Last year it was you drafted it. Are they going to do the pay for DFS or no? I would love that if they didn't. I love the DFS lineups. If I would have switched out I think it was Alvin Kamara and David Montgomery or something I forget who it was last year when I got 16th, I would have won the whole fucking thing. And they were the same price. Ah, man, that was deadly. The weeklies. Yeah, those are fun where you draft them. I like that. I also like the money. I also like when you get your player salary as well. Like, I love the tertiary plays. I love building the crazy lineups. All right, so we're done with the draft. I'm queued up in the Superflex. You guys want to hop in pineapples? Let's look at the teams while we wait here. Carl Ramrod went Vanilla Gorilla, just like me, 3683. Bo Nix, JJ McCarthy took a shot on Tyler Shuck late in the draft. Let's see if you got any correlation. Running backs, Chase Brown, Alvin Kamara, Chuba Hubbard, top 3, pure gold. Bottom 3, great handcuffs, and Nick Chubb may see a lot of time here. Rashad White, Nick Chubb, Jalen Wright. Wide receiver room, Justin Jettas, Devontae Adams, Debo Samuel, Mecca, the guy, Egbuka. This guy is shot up in ADP so much. Marvin Mims to go with Bo Nix. Jalen McMillan, undervalued. Jalen Noel, Keandre Lambert Smith, who may be just losing his job right now if Keenan Allen comes out there and signs, which looks like a high possibility. Justin Jefferson with JJ McCarthy as well. Evan Ingram, Tyler Higbee, Pat Freiermuth. Evan Ingram, anytime you have him, I love the tight end room. That goes along with Bo Nix as well. This is B plus A minus work right here. This is very balanced. There's no holes. You got at least 4 deep. You got a hitter. You got another guy that big possibility. I like the double tap on the Bucks wide receivers, especially with Evans and Godwin. Jalen Noel, anything happens to one of the Texans wide receivers who are always hurt, he becomes a splash play. And Lambert, obviously, if Keenan Allen goes there, it's going to hurt him. But yeah, it's a very well balanced draft. Good stuff there, Carl. That's what Owner's Box is for. I've been building DFS lineups already. T-Law, BTJ, Hunter stacked with Hubbard. Bring back is money. I'm here for it. Big draft energy went 2-6-9-3. Patrick Mahomes, Michael Penix, perfect 2 QBs. Patrick Mahomes is my cutoff for 2 QBs, so I'm fine with that. Running back room, Breece Hall at value, solid. He got both he reached on Penix a little bit. Okay, he doesn't usually do that. So Breece Hall, Travion Henderson, David Montgomery, Tyjae Spears, Braylon fucking Allen, Jarquez Hunter, solid running back room all the way through. 3 hitters. I think Tyjae Spears is better than Pollard this year. Braylon Allen, I think, is fucking better than Breece already. Jarquez Hunter. Wide receiver room, Malik Neighbors, Drake London, Xavier Worthy to go with Patrick Mahomes, Drake London to go with Michael Penix, Rashid Shaheed, like the top 4 a lot. Kyle Williams has been up and down. Jack Beck, who knows what's going on with him right now. Darius Slayton, Jalen Rose, Dontavian Wicks. Tight end room, Sam Laporta, Tucker Kraft, Harold Fannin. Again, this is balanced. Not a lot of holes, except for I'd say maybe your wide receiver 5 down is a lot of hitters. You know, maybe Rashid Shaheed teardrop down, but I like Shaheed a lot. So I don't consider him as much as a teardrop as others. But still, this is another B plus balanced team for sure. Another good draft. I went 3-6-8-3 vanilla gorilla. I went Justin Fields at insane value. CJ Stroud 10 pass value. Reached John Richardson just to get another rushing quarterback, and he's been looking great in camp right now. Kyron Williams, running back room, not that great. Kyron Williams, my beast. I got him, 10 pass. Jordan Mason, I draft him every time. Tony Pollard, Tyler Algier, Jerome Ford, Kendre Miller. At least all the buys are split, but it's not a very strong running back room, but it's not bad. I got Tony Pollard, almost 20 passes as well, too. Wide receiver room, Nico Collins to go with Stroud. Tyreek Hill, Marvin Harrison, Calvin Ridley, Chris Olave, absolutely elite wide receiver room. All 5 buys are perfect. Keenan Allen, Ray, Josh Reynolds to go with Justin Fields. Mark Andrews, Tyler Warren to go with Anthony Richardson, and Mason Taylor to go with Justin Fields. I like everything but the running back room, man. This team is really, really scary. This running back room can hit. This team is really strong. But if the running back room doesn't hit, this team is close. Not a big fan of the running back room, I can't lie. So we are in the Superflex 10 or 12, 2 spots left. Queue up, boys. Let's get it rolling here. I'll pull it up. Where we at? I'm gonna tell Fry to queue up. I don't know if he's in here. Text him to get in. Running back depth isn't my cup of tea. Running back depth, I know my running back room is bad. I'm not that good. Chet is cheap. Week 1, 5,500 on DK, but the slate is underpriced in general. He's been growing on me for sure. He's the 6'5" guy. I wasn't really in on Ted at the beginning, I can't lie. But my love for Bryce Young this year has kind of brought Ted back up. But there's so many mouths to feed. Like, you could be like, yeah, he's the 6'5" guy. I get that. He's their alpha. They drafted him top 10. I know all that. But there's still Xavier Legette. There's still Hunter Renfrow looking absolutely elite. There's still Adam Thielen. There's still Coker. Jatavion Sanders is now the talk of camp. Like, it's a Dave Canales offense. I know. I can see it and I can't see it. It's kind of, I'm like 50-50 on Ted having the monster year that everyone thinks. I'm not saying he's gonna have a bad year. I'm just like, remember the Marvin Harrison Jr. hype last year, right? That's how I'm kind of looking at the Ted situation. I just DM'd you a draft just knew that I would love your thoughts. I got you. What pick am I? See if I have time here. I'm fucking first pick, baby. Yeet. I have a lot of Lamar Jackson. This is my first Josh Allen share. Tet at Jacksonville, potential shootout. Tet also got a couple clips of toasting Travis Hunter in college as well, too. So we'll see how that goes. I'd be electrified to watch that week 1 too, depending on how they use Travis Hunter. All right, let me see it. No cap. You put it in community or did you put it in? Okay, solo. I see it. $3 mini, 2 QB play. Let me know when this clock starts. I'll pick Josh Allen either way, and then I get a lot more time to look at it here because I'm the first pick. Okay. So no cap goes. I can't see the construction. 2. So Jalen Hurts, CJ Stroud, solid, right? Got CJ Stroud a little bit of value, I think, just by looking at ADP. Running back room, Gibbs, Cook, love that. Rashad White, Braylon Allen, Algier, top 3 hitters on backups. That's solid. Justice Hill and Jakrowski Merritt, very good running back room. I'm here for that. I like it a lot. Wide receivers, A.J. Brown, Diggs, and then the teardrop, huh? Okay. So A.J. Brown, Diggs, Jaden Reed, Pittman, Higgins I like a lot, Kirk like a lot, like that stack with C.J. Stroud, A.J. Brown with Jalen Hurts, Dallas Goedert with Jalen Hurts, Trey McBride. That's why your wide receiver room took a hit, because you took the elite tight end. If Jaden Reed can be Jaden Reed this year, this team is not bad. If Jaden Reed is the same Jaden Reed of low snap share, I'm very worried about this squad. But I do like Jaden Higgins a ton, and Christian Kirk. I like that play. Jack Beck, Coker may not even make the roster, by the way, guys. That's the second update we've got today with Jalen Coker may not make the Panthers roster. Could he play somewhere else? Of course, right? He'd definitely get picked up, but just an update. I like the team. It just comes down to the wide receiver room. Do you think you're going to have 3 wide receivers that can put up top 20 numbers every single week? It's going to be close, right? It's going to be really, really close. And the depth is not really there, but the running back room is elite. The quarterback room is elite. The tight end room is absolutely elite. I love Diggs. It's not bad, no cap. It's just not deep at wide receiver. You know what I mean? It's not bad. It could cash for sure. I'll say that. Rather take my shots on Tet early. Hopefully that brings lower ownership. Rookie wide receiver week 1 may or may not be lower ownership for DFS. I get that. Yeah, I'm in. If you want to hop in here too, let me know. You haven't popped on all week, bro. I've been on yours all week. Selfish fuck. I'm kidding. He's been mocking, bro. That's why he can't be in my shows. He's just mock drafting, dude. I see how it is. It's all good. Get them mocks in, BD. I'm fucking with you. I got Bijan Barkley in the Superflex. I got Bijan CMC yesterday, but that was at the turn. Or not Bijan CMC, CMC Barkley at the turn. I'd rather have Bijan Barkley for sure. Bijan is almost by far and away my running back 1. And that's crazy to say. I think he's going to put a Jamar Chase season on where Jamar Chase just won by 90 points over wide receiver 2. I think Bijan's going to win by 80 plus points over running back 2. I was on this week. You didn't even send the invite yesterday. My bad. I didn't clap. What? Here we go. All right, Josh Allen. How do we want to hit this turn? I mean, Nico Collins hurts. Can't be mad at that. Baker Mayfield gone. What about just elite QB, elite QB, elite QB? How dangerous? Not doing it. I'm on Rod Drake coming at the turn. We're gonna let the QBs fall. Wide receivers are definitely the weak point. I think I have enough decent options with the 9 wide receivers to pieces together. I think so, but I think you're gonna have a couple hurt weeks where they don't do it. Now, they're not gonna pop every single week, right? But if Jaden Higgins, if Jaden Reed can be Jaden Reed, that team is very scary. To me, it comes down to Jaden Reed. How they use it. Dynasty questions are my favorite, Ryan. What is good, brother? How we doing?
Talking to me?
No, hang on. He says, would you send a Lave plus ETN for Kyren? So, I'm not an ETN believer in Dynasty at all. Someone I don't want to own. He's already 26. I try to cut my running backs around 26, 27 either way. If I'm in win now, I want Kyren all the way. And I think he's going to get his contract extension here coming up before this season as well. But I do love Olave, man, a lot. But Olave's value is not close to Kyren. I think I'm smashing that trade. But it is kind of roster dependent. You know, what's your wide receiver room look like without it, right? I was thinking that too. 2 elite QBs early. I didn't do it. I panicked. What's good, brother? Friday, happy Friday, man. We 6 days away from getting to pull that beard off your fucking face, bro.
You touch my fucking beard, I'm delivering you to the Lord. I'll fucking face prison time in America for that. Ryan, I'm not taking that trade. If you look at just look at the differential performances for wide receivers with and without Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore ups every wide receiver one. Chris Olave is somebody you want to have in Dynasty and in redraft this year. Kyren Williams, especially like running backs in general, who aren't the Bijans, the Gibbs, or the Saquon Barkleys, even Saquon Barkley for that matter, you kind of don't want them, right? Chris Olave is phenomenal. Each end, whatever. If he does well, you just sell high when he does do well. But hold on to Olave. You don't want to give up for Kyren.
What's his running back situation, though, is what we need. What if he's sitting with ETN at RB2 and he needs Kyren?
I wouldn't say so. I would say like right now, right? Chris Olave's value is probably not as high as it should
1.11, 1.12.
It's still not as high as it should be, correct? Like
people are probably 1.8.
The thesis goes people are intimidated by his injury risk, and he continues to provide an injury risk. So people are not willing to pay up to get him currently at the moment. I feel like you should never sell an asset at their all-time low, and I feel like this is the lowest we'll see Chris Olave, especially when you look at the splits with Kellen Moore and wide receiver ones historically.
He's one hit away, though, too. That's another scary part.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you got to make your bet and bet like you're right, and that's the bet I'm going to make. And that's the advice I'm going to give, senor.
Take Trey McBride, Carl. Wow. Tyreek Hill Tua stack falls back in my lap. Woo! I love it. How did Tyreek make it back? Love me. No running backs, though, but... yeah, hit me with the roster, Ryan, if you're still in here. I'm taking Kyren all day, too, but it is roster dependent. I feel like Olave comp was London. I don't feel like Olave has ever reached London's comp potential. London is the player right now that his value is a 1.2, 1.3, and that may be the lowest you get it for the next 3 years. I mean, if he goes nuclear like almost everybody thinks he's going to, he's in 2+ first territory next year in Dynasty. If he's not there already. Boogie last year. Yeah, I mean, dude, he's also had, I think, like 7 concussions since Ohio State, right? 7? Or is it 5? It's a lot. That's why people are scared. I bought him for late first. I'm not going to lie. So I bought Olave in a couple for a 1.11, 1.12. But am I still scared about the concussion? Yeah, for sure. Their ADP last year was, I remember. What was their ADP last year? Drake London and Olave? Was it like at the turn?
Drake London was like the 204, 205, and Olave was like the 202, 203.
Was it really? I thought it was the third turn. Okay.
No.
Fantasy football dad. Olave's like Billy Bob in Varsity Blues. What's good, Boogie? How we doing, brother? All right. I'm off Olave. Injury scare too great. He will never make it to week 17. If he does, though, he's going to be elite ROI return. Absolutely elite. I'm taking Egbuka over oh, dude. You can't even come on, bro. You know a single dynasty league right now where you can trade for a Mecha Egbuka without overpaying to the moon? If you do, it's a drone league. No one's going to trade a Mecha Egbuka right now. Like every single league, go shoot an offer for Emeka Egbuka. You're gonna get an absolute reject right away, unless you're sending like 227 first, an elite wide receiver in a first. You know, I paid Garrett Wilson at a 27 first with Fry in our dynasty for Emeka Egbuka. But he's also in a win now. I'm in a rebuild, so you know. Historically, and the funny thing is who's playing the slot for the Saints this year? Disco?
Rashid Shaheed.
Rashid Shaheed?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
For the Saints?
Yeah.
It's either him or Brandon Cooks.
I'd say Brandon Cooks even the slot guy. Shaheed's been an outside guy most of his career.
Shaheed lined up in the slot 40% of the splits last year with Clint Kubiak.
Really?
Yeah. And the pre-snap motions is what motioned him into the slot. He didn't start off at the slot, but he got pre-snap motioned into a slot role. And that's why I'm not like a lot of people are discouraged for Jackson Smith and Jigba because of Cooper Kupp. Like, first and foremost, when's the last time Cooper Kupp played a full fucking healthy season? Secondly, Cooper Kupp is nowhere remotely close to being the wide receiver Jackson Smith and Jigba is today, because Cooper Kupp just won't be right, and he'll never be right again. And then last but not least, like at the end of the day, you look at what Kubiak did. He does pre-snap motions more than any other coach in the NFL, and that's why they were successful the first 2-3 weeks.
Okay, hang on. I've got to see this. So
I should just stop doing super flexes because pushing quarterbacks doesn't fucking work.
Let's see here. I gotta pull this up. Let's see here. The sports mattress? What am I looking at here?
I don't know. It sounds kinky though.
I know. I'm trying to find.
What are you trying to find so I could help you, Sleez?
Just slot. Are you going to just player profiler? Let's see here. Rashid Shaheed, by the way, not to Clint Kubiak yet, played 18.9% in the slot with 54 snaps.
Pre-snap alignment, yes.
Yeah.
Now, how many pre-snap motions did he do that led him into there?
But the plus side of that argument would be Rashid Shaheed was hurt in week 11. Wow. Oh no. Hurt in week 7. So pretty much playing, let's do the math here. If you played 54, almost 7 to 8 snaps a game in the slot. Not bad. I thought it would be less. Definitely wrong on that one. Now, is that a call out for Jay Season or Cooper Kupp this year right there with the slot play for Kubiak or what?
It's a call out for both, but it's also like in particular a call out for Jackson Smith and Jigba. The fade that people are doing is a lazy narrative, and they're not looking behind the scenes to the information that actually fucking matters. And like I'm even calling out guys like Sal Vetri. Like, don't get me wrong, Sal Vetri, big fan of his work, love everything that the guy does. But on one of his most recent videos, he said Jackson Smith and Jigba is a mistake. Dude has only improved drastically every year. And now people are like, oh well, like he had a better quarterback last year with Geno Smith. Now he has Sam Darnold. Well, like when Sam Darnold eventually dies, his replacement is what I'm invested in, especially down the stretch. So if you're looking at like playoffs and all that shit, Jackson Smith and Jigba, the fade is completely bullshit, and I hate it. I hate the narrative. I think it's lazy. Just look at what Clint Kubiak did last year in pre-snap motions. Even Chris Olave got work from the slot. Based on his pre-snap motions. Nobody pre-snap motions more than Clint Kubiak.
Let me toss another one at you here then. DK Metcalf was doubled the 8th most in the NFL last year. Do you think that that's going to lead to more J season this year? Or do you think that it's going to make him worse in that situation?
So, like, when we talk about doubling a wide receiver, it's more like you're shadowing them with a safety. Like, we're not seeing the Dez Bryant where two wide receivers, two defensive backs are literally lined up in front of him in bump coverage like man, or like Megatron where we saw him just go nuclear against the Dallas Cowboys and just absolutely nuke him with two corners covering them. So, like, when we talk about double coverage, it just means that the safety is covering to help. And, like, I anticipate that Jackson Smith and Jigba will probably get the most safety help, but that's still not going to stop him, because if you look at what Jamar Chase did last year, he still got a lot of safety help. He found the bubbles through the zones. If you look at what Brandon Ayuk did 3 years ago, he had a lot of the safety help over the top. Nobody doubled Debo. Brandon Ayuk was still absolutely spectacular. If you look at Puka Nacua last year, and this is the exact same system that Clint Kubiak runs. He's from the Shanahan and the Sean McVay tree. Like, these guys know how to isolate their wide receivers, especially the slots, in pre-snap motions, and figure out what kind of coverage we're seeing pre-snap. And it's a lot of it is match defense. So you just find the bubble and sit.
I like it. I just throwing that out you for the double coverage. I think that's what really killed DK last year.
What really killed DK last year was Grubb and his fucking, like, it was Grubb and what he grubs on. That's what killed DK last year.
His food intake, the candy,
man, it's ridiculous.
Even though the guy looks like he's built in the lab, it's the food.
He doesn't make sense.
The guy's just jacked. All right, let's catch up here. Bink says, I've got Igbuka. Dude, you want him on every single team you can get. Every single team. I swear Shaheed had better stats than last year. I love Bateman in that range. I like Bateman a lot this year too. I do, especially in best ball. I won't feel comfortable starting him in redraft. I'm not getting much Baltimore unless it's through Bateman. I like Zay Flowers way more than Bateman, let's be honest.
Zay Flowers is also another guy where it's like, I want to like him and I want to love him, but like, if you're looking at what Lamar did last year, he passed for more success than he ever had in his entire career. Like, he put up 41 total touchdowns.
You want to talk about a revenge tour? This is your revenge tour.
Well, like, he got
snubbed from the MVP.
That's 17 to 20 more touchdowns than he's ever accounted for historically, right? And in a year where he's accounted for more touchdowns than he ever has with a terrible defense, like, at the end of the day, Zay Flowers still finished as what, wide receiver 32?
He got hurt though.
Regardless, I mean, he put up 1,000 yards. The touchdown efficiency and dependency wasn't there. I think that Zay Flowers could be a good pick, but could he give you positive ROI?
It's fair.
I think he's fair to push. He's closer to fair to push, but like, nevertheless, I still think he's a good click, especially because, like, when he does get his usage with likely being out, I think the touchdown upside should be there and the equity should be there. But he is, like, the caveat for Zay Flowers will be, are we going to see the progression for his evolution as a touchdown catcher, right? And I think that's what we're missing as fans of Zay Flowers, and that's what we're betting on. Is like, this is the year that, like, he goes from wide receiver 32, putting up 1,000 yards, to like top 15, top 20 wide receiver, putting up like 8 to 10 receiving touchdowns, which is well within the realm of outcomes. But Baltimore's just going to be dominating people left, right, and center. I will bet on Zay Flowers more often than not, just because that's the bet I want to make. I want to bet that that's what we're going to see. But I also don't think that we're going to see Lamar Jackson put up more touchdowns than he did last year.
I see. When you bring up Lamar Jackson's career, I mean, Greg Roman, right? Now we're talking Todd Monken. That's why you saw the difference. He's a way better offensive mind. I think Greg Roman was outdated a long time ago. I think that really helped Lamar. I know the defense
Greg
was
Roman
weak.
looked fucking revolutionary last night for what it's worth, and I know it's a preseason game, but he was also very good last year as well. Greg Roman, the best thing about him is he does what his players are capable of doing. I'm not knocking Lamar Jackson by any means, but that was the best year we ever saw Lamar Jackson ever have, and it was like double the production that he ever had anywhere else in any other season.
I know, but I'm just saying he's a better offensive mind.
Lamar Jackson's going to progress or regress based off of seeing him at his all-time high? Like, I'm asking you.
I think he's not the best season of his career.
Okay, well, if that's the bet you're making, then you want to take as much Baltimore as humanly fucking possible because
now you're in the second year in the system. Monken's a genius, man.
But like, do you think that they're going to be in close games down the stretch where Lamar has to put up those godly numbers? That's the
scary part. It is.
That's the only thing I'm betting against Lamar. That's the only bet I'm making against him. Is like that defense is actually going to be really good this year. Really, really, really good. And they're not going to be in shootout games with shmee teams like fucking Cincinnati.
Oh, dude, the Bengals will still always play everyone hard regardless. I think they always will.
The Bengals are the biggest trap. All of them. Every Cincinnati Bengal that is going in the first 7 rounds is a trap this year.
Jamar Chase,
trap.
Oof. Okay.
Who's my wide receiver one, Sleez? You're acting surprised.
Brian Thomas Jr. I know who it is.
So you're acting surprised.
Jamar Chase.
I'm not saying Jamar Chase. Like, who loved Jamar Chase more than me last year? Nobody, right? But like, that's the evolution of the game. You got to fucking understand that what they did last year was one of the most spectacular seasons that any fucking quarterback and wide receiver duo could ever fucking have. You look at quarterbacks who have put up back-to-back leading the league in passing yards, back-to-back leading the league in passing touchdowns. Only 2 quarterbacks have done it historically. Do you know who they are?
2 quarterbacks have gone back-to-back leading the league in passing yards
and touchdowns.
Drew Brees.
No.
Passing
yards and passing touchdowns. Only 2 quarterbacks.
Right, Brady and Manning.
Brady is one of them. Manning is not.
Drew Brees is not?
No.
He passed for 5,000 like 5 times.
Yeah, but passing yards and passing touchdowns.
I know. Let me think.
Both statistical categories.
Give me a year.
He lost to Brady in a Super Bowl. How about that?
Eli Manning? No, that can't be.
No.
Lost to Brady in a Super Bowl. So Kurt Warner? No. Kurt Warner could be up there. No.
I was like, yeah, we did beat Kurt Warner in a Super Bowl. You're right.
I know. No. He threw for hella yards and touchdowns.
Yeah, it wasn't him either.
Oh my God. Let me think. No.
So who did Tom Brady beat in his most recent Super Bowl?
The Bucks beat
the Chiefs.
It
wasn't
Mahomes.
No. Okay, who did he beat before that? Jared Goff. It wasn't Jared Goff. Who did he beat before that?
I'm thinking.
Think Malcolm Butler.
That's Russell Wilson.
That's the answer.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Those are the only.
He led the league in passing yards and touchdowns over fucking Drew Brees?
Yes.
Wow.
Only 2 quarterbacks have done that, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if you're looking at history is against these guys. Now, are these guys incredibly talented? And are we going to say, like, hey, like, it's going to be, one of those things where we're just gonna fucking watch history be made with the spectacular duo? It's a bet I'm willing to make at the 101 and at the 101 only, because Jamar Chase is a fucking unicorn and he looks better this offseason than he did last offseason. Mind you, we didn't have any tape on him last offseason because he just fucking held in. But
hang on. Russell Wilson has never led the NFL in passing yards and TDs in the same season.
Never.
Well,
then where the fuck am I getting my stats from?
I did. I was like, I don't think so. I didn't look it up. He has never.
I thought that click was for me. Really?
Swear to God, absolutely true.
Yeah, it must have been a stat where it was either leading the league in passing yards or passing touchdowns, one or the other, instead of both. Twice in a row, repeating twice in a row.
Oh my God, chat, we fell so far behind. Jay Season can finish wide receiver 1, top 12. Oh, I think that's easily within the realm for Jay Season. He can create his own good shit. Andrew knows his shit. He does know his shit, bro. Come on, don't you know this? Every time you look, you see a Baltimore wide receiver, then you think it's Flowers, but it's Bateman.
Who keeps calling me Andrew?
I said it yesterday. Not everyone does. See,
Rabona, fuck.
Max in the mini. We can do a mini next if you guys want. We're doing a super flex now. I'm down for either one. Bateman did his job, played his role. He got paid too. Bengals hate, uncalled for. I'm all in on the Bengals offense. I'm buying every single one of them.
I'm not.
Andrew hates the Bengals. Everyone's dropping Andrew now. The Bengals defense gonna be trash, bro. Absolutely trash. Mahomes, it wasn't. Mahomes, it wasn't. Matt, Big Ben, it wasn't. Matt Ryan, damn, we were all. I didn't read chat. Russ, it was not Russ either. Shout out Prime Russ. He's definitely a guy. Travis Hunter just nicknamed himself the unicorn. He is the unicorn, bro. Matt Ryan would have been a good guess. I would have liked that.
Yeah, Matt Ryan would have been a spectacular.
I'm freaking lost signing off. We were trying to figure out the 2 players that led the NFL in passing yards and passing TDs. I would have said Drew Brees. I cannot believe he didn't. I mean, he had to, right? Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna. Drew Brees has led the NFL in passing touchdowns and passing yards 3 times in his career. He's did it 3 alone.
Then I got the wrong quarterback.
He's the guy. Drew Brees threw for so many passing yards and TDs. I was like, no way.
I got the wrong short quarterback.
What's up, babe? Yeah, Bink. It was yeah, Brees was it. One of them. It's all love with Andrew Favre. I bet Favre did it back in the day too.
Brant Favre.
I would have said, like, if we're going OG guessing, I would have said Kurt Warner for sure. I mean, he was fastest show on turf, was throwing mad yards before the passing game was even part of the NFL. They're part of the revolution for the pass game.
Yeah. Dick Vermeil, shout out to him.
If I was going OG quarterbacks that threw for a lot of yards,
Phillip Rivers
would be one. Obviously Manning and Brady, but I'm trying to think outside that box.
I don't think
Big Ben had a monster year.
Yeah, Ben definitely did. Did Mahomes ever? I don't think Mahomes ever threw for 500.
5K, you mean?
No, 500 yards
in one game.
Yeah,
I don't know. I know last year he definitely fucking didn't.
I know he never threw for 500.
He's only thrown for 5,000 twice in his career. Crazy.
I only twice. I think we'll see Mahomes throw for 500 multiple times this year.
Ooh, look at Bink. Look at Bink. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this comment chat. Bo Nix will be top 3 in passing yards.
Bink is mad at us for some fucking reason. Even though we all show Bink some love. I don't get it.
Bo Nix will be top 3 in passing yards.
Bink, you got to start giving us some grace, brother. We're just
I'll give you a top 6 wager on that, Bink. I'll give you up to 6 if you want action on that. I.e. Sean Payton. Dan Marino. God damn. There you go. Marino, definitely. Without a question. What was that, 70? Or is that, what was he drafted, 78?
Mahomes threw for 500 yards twice? Ain't no way.
Top
in
3
in a regular season game?
Oh.
I really thought you were bringing me fucking candy. That is not candy. That is the most opposite of candy.
Do I want to take a shot? Yeah, I will take a shot.
Baby, that is deception at its finest. Can I have some candy though? Look at my wife.
Pop Dizzle Douglas. What's it? Green juice? Yep.
Like I told her the only way I would do it is if it was in a shot glass.
Read this.
Yeah, I mean, like we saw both David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs both be top 10 running backs for the most part. I don't have a lot of Brees without Braylon. I'll give it to you that way. Like I love Brees a lot, but I love both of them because we know, like we've literally seen the formula, and we know what Aaron Glenn's going to do there.
Braylon Allen.
Oh, that's disgusting and repulsive.
500 total yards, even better rushing with more. True wife right there. Damn. I'm good.
Another one.
Braylon Allen could do 10 without a question. They just got to get to the red zone 10 times. That's the first part.
I'm willing to go out on a limb and say they have 2 top 15 running backs PPR format.
No shot.
No shot?
No shot.
All right. All right. We got one more of these fucking shots. Can I have some candy, babe? God bless. All right. Cheers. Down the hatch.
To make it to... Hang on.
It's in my beard.
It's already 3:30. I don't know if we... we won't do another draft. We'll just draft here, chill, talk it out. Whatever kind of questions you guys got, we'll fire it away. I got to say what's up to the wife here, too. Yeah, I think the same thing. DBB. Garrett Wilson only for me and Braylon. Or I'm sorry, I take the Fields obviously as well. But everything else, maybe Mason Taylor at value.
This is nasty.
I think that it's really going to be a struggle bus, but we'll see. We shall see. I need this to fall back to me really bad. I need you guys to let it happen and just don't take anybody here. Just let it go. What do you think of the squad?
I haven't been paying attention to shit. I've been doing like 15 different things.
You might be looking at the Superflex winner, bro. Right here.
I mean, it's definitely not my team. I'll tell you that for free.
You don't like your team?
Allen, Tua, Darnold. Yeah. B-Rob, Warren. I like the Warren click. Tracy, it was always Tracy. It was never Scatterbo. Amon Ra, Jake London, Tyreek Hill, Chris Olave, Christian Kirk, Demario Douglas. It's good. Better than my shit.
Let me see yours. Trevor Lawrence, you like this late QB 4 play, huh?
I cannot rationalize going QB in round 1 if it's not the first 5.
I hear you.
And like where Brock got Joe Burrow, I mean, there's no way I would ever get that Joe Burrow fall, especially with Brock in front of me.
There we go. Little Sam Darnold correlation tack on. I think this team is nasty, bro. This is so good.
It's okay. Don't worry. It's going to be just fine. Don't worry, big boy. Okay. I got fucking green juice in my throat. Pause.
What is she putting that, by the way?
It feels like the Incredible Hulk just jizzed in my mouth. What the fuck?
What is she putting it?
Babe.
I just drafted the worst team ever. Got sniped on Wandale. Dude, Wandale. Oh my god, I own so much Wandale.
I think there's spinach, apple, ginger, chili, like cayenne. Cayenne. Did I say lemon? So some other green shit. I don't know.
Jerry says, is CJ Carr Notre Dame related to Derek Carr? Yeah, he's his younger brother. We're going to the Derek Carr. What day is that, babe? Wednesday? We're going to the David Carr, Derek Carr. They're sponsored by my wife's hospital out here. We're going to their little talk through autograph signing dinner shit on Wednesday night with them.
Like the Stanford Hospital?
No, Valley Children's. They're Fresno everything because they're Fresno State. So they come out here and promote the hospital all the time.
Binking says Jaeger disco. No, that's like literally like a fucking green smoothie health shot. Like I don't drink alcohol anymore.
You doing Superflex on your stream? I believe so, yeah.
I don't know if I want to do a Superflex or mini.
I'm down for either one.
Yeah.
Tracy Fire there. If it wasn't short wide receivers, I was taking Milrow. Jaeger with a J, bro. Jaeger. I think Jaeger spelled Jaeger.
I don't know how to spell. I drank enough of it where I try to forget the fucking spelling. Jaeger bombs is my shit. I love that.
I love Jaeger bombs, dude. Irish car bombs and Jaeger bombs.
Here's the reason why I love Jaeger bombs, because like I love Red Bull, and anything Red Bull related, I'm fucking here for it.
So is my wife. It's very weird. She likes Red Bull. I don't like Red Bull.
Oh, it gives me wings, man. I love it. Monster Energy is disgusting.
How do I want to finish this off? I mean, this is nasty, boys. This is really, really nasty.
I even consider taking a sixth quarterback there for what it's worth.
Please, God, don't.
Nah, it's okay. I like donating.
Milrow.
Huh?
You didn't need Milrow.
I didn't.
Oh, my God.
I didn't need Miller. I probably should have taken Shador in hindsight because I took Njoku. But I need as much upside, right? Especially if I'm pushing quarterback. I don't think Russell Wilson's going to play the whole season, so Jackson Dart's going to help me a heck of a lot. I don't think Anthony Richardson's going to play the whole season, so Daniel Jones is going to help me a heck of a lot. And I don't think that Sam Darnold's going to play the rest of the season, so Jalen Milrow could land the plane. Trevor Lawrence and Aaron Rodgers, as long as they stay healthy and give me time for these other quarterbacks to come in and fucking splash, I think I have a chance.
Go on your stream real quick and put a poll up of Superflex or Mini.
I already have a poll.
Well, I was gonna say so they get a vote on it.
I mean, I'll just decide when I decide, but we can figure it out. Like I'm in no rush. I know the Mini's gonna fill soon, so I'd love to do that.
How do we feel about the old man Tyler Lockett? Let's take a shot.
Oh no, Brock can only do a super flex. He cannot snipe me in the
That's
mini.
why he wants it.
Shucks. Brian, I love drafting with you, brother.
Dude, the plus side that like people that aren't like fantasy savants, probably like most of us in it, Jackson Dart brings a lot of rushing upside as well. It's bonkers. He ran against SEC too.
Listen, SBS, I'm in. Russell Wilson, I'm not in. It's only a matter of time.
Oh,
okay. So can I ask you a question, Sleez? Not super flex, but single quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. If Jackson Dart was just like Brian Dable came out and said, Jackson Dart will start week 1 for the New York Giants. He is our starter. I was wrong. My bad. Russell Wilson's dog shit. How high would Jackson Dart go off the boards?
Jackson Dart in the Superflex or in the main?
In single quarterback.
In the single quarterback, he'd probably go. I'd say I'm gonna throw out round 11.
All right,
round 10 or 11.
And then how high would Malik Neighbors go? If that was the announcement.
No, love you. I'll take it all done. Neighbors wouldn't change. Where are you going?
You're telling me Neighbors wouldn't go up to like the 105, 106 range?
I think he's better with Russell Wilson to start than he is with Dart.
Oh, I disagree so hard with everything.
Why? Jackson Dart's looked absolutely terrible so far, and that offensive line is horrible. They've thrown the wolves.
I don't give a fuck about camp. Jamar Chase looked terrible his rookie camp as well. Like these are where these are where I want you to make your mistakes. Right now is where I want you to make your mistakes, not in the game. Right? So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with Cam Ward making his mistakes right now.
Yeah, but it still leads into how you look at things. And I firmly believe that Russell Wilson's a better starting player for Malik Neighbors right now than Jackson Dart.
No, I feel like Jameis Winston's the best starting player right now for
Well, that's a given.
Yeah. But
that would put him to the freaking 103.
All I know is that New York Giants defense is probably one you want to string.
I can only do Superflex. I can do the mains, 1 to 15 extras in addition to the 1 day this month. I got to pace mine out too. There you go. I said 103. If he'd be the 102 if Winston played, probably. Dart is better with Neighbors, in my opinion. I'm hoping. I mean, I don't think so.
In my opinion, I think Dart would be way better, like for Neighbors than like Russell Wilson's not good at football anymore. Period. He just doesn't make a lot of mistakes, but he also doesn't make a lot of plays.
Oh, it's a matter of time before they come in. And I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now, and clip this shit right now, chat. The numbers you're going to see from the first 5 games with Russell Wilson and Malik Neighbors will be better than the first 5 games you see with Jackson Dart and Malik Neighbors.
Better?
Take it to the bank. Yep. Russell Wilson's numbers will be better with Neighbors than Dart's will be. Whatever their game mirror is. Yep. Guaranteed.
You were on this Russ fucking wagon last year, and you looked like a genius for like the first 3 weeks he was back, and then that fell off the train. So
I hated that Justin Fields was benched. I couldn't stand it. What do you mean? That's my guy.
He's your guy this year. But last year you were talking about like Russell, like he was fucking God's gift to football.
I'm just telling you, on the stat lines, whatever the first couple games are between Jackson Dart, however many they play, and whenever he comes into play for Russell Wilson, which is inevitable, right? Let's say they go 7-7, right? 7 games, then their bye is week 14, so you can't really throw the bye in, right? But if they play 7 each, Malik Neighbors' numbers will be better with Russell Wilson than they are with Jackson Dart. I'll take the bet. Any takers, let me know. I don't like it. With the New York offense mid to late could push them into a wild card. Stop it. Stop it. Wild card for the New York Giants.
It's with that defense is within the realm of possibilities. Brian Daboll is one of the better coaches in football, and I'll stand on that every single year.
Daboll is about to get fired if he don't produce this year.
Well, Daboll, I forgot what the stat was.
Look at Tim D. There you go. Hot seat.
No, I feel like Gannon's on the ultimate hot seat. But moving forward, I think Brian Daboll had the highest expected yards per play than any other coach. There was just no execution behind the plays.
I hear that. Bink, I'm not saying the one game. Dart has a cannon. He could unload the ball to Neighbors for a deep bomb. So could Russ as well.
I thought Dart was your favorite fucking QB prospect coming into this.
He's one of them, but I'm saying he's not ready enough. Russell Wilson's numbers in the time they play together will be better fantasy numbers than he'll get with Jackson Dart. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Hold on.
Clip this shit.
Hold on.
Couldn't agree with you more, Tim. I can't believe he just said the fucking wild card. I almost puked.
I think with that defense, it's within the realm of possibilities. If anything happens to Jaden Daniels, it's within the realm of possibilities. The Cowboys are not going to be spectacular. I think Dak is.
So hang on. You're telling me right now that you got the Eagles and the Commanders. Anything happens to JD5?
I don't have the Commanders. That's
the playoffs. Okay,
I don't have.
They're not in.
I have Jaden Daniels going down with a season-ending injury. I have Dak struggling, and I have that defense for the Dallas Cowboys being one of the worst defenses, and Dak not being able to put enough numbers to keep up. All right. I have the Giants potentially sneaking in as a 7 seed in the NFC.
Jesus. Okay. We're talking crazy today.
Hey. Remember last year when I said Jaden Daniels and what did I say? What did I say exactly?
I said yes, it hit.
I said Jaden Daniels would go to the NFC, and then you ripped Hot Take City. Everyone laughed because
so you're telling me they're going to beat out the Falcons, the Bucks. Then you got the NFC North with 4 teams that could all.
I said 7th seed.
I know. I'm
in the
getting
NFC. Okay? So
let's go. Panthers will finish better than the Giants.
No.
Rams, 49ers, Seahawks. They're going to beat all them. In schedule.
No.
Okay, so that's 9 teams. Which teams don't you like?
Okay, so who's going to win every division? Let's go one by one. Green Bay's going to win the NFC
Eagles.
North. Green Bay's going to win the NFC North. The NFC East is definitely the Philadelphia Eagles. NFC South is the Atlanta Falcons. NFC West is going to be the LA Rams. Yes.
Now,
okay. Then we have the San Francisco 49ers as the 5 seed. We have
Vikings and Lions.
Vikings are not making the playoffs. Neither are the Lions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like that's where I'm at. Like I've already gone through this entire thing.
And
so
the Giants, Bears and the Seahawks.
The Giants could sneak in. Seahawks are definitely not making the playoffs.
Okay. And then there's no love for the Commanders or Cowboys.
Commanders, I'm betting on a Jaden Daniels injury. So no.
Okay. You heard it. You heard it there. I'll be here for all the Giants talk when it comes wildcard time. Big.
That's fine.
I'm not going anywhere.
That's fine.
I mean,
but like, remember how you said you were right about Jaden Daniels? We're gonna look back at this and be like, you were right.
You're one toe step away from Malik Neighbors' season being over as well. You gotta think about that too. Tyrone Tracy was consistent. I expect him to be a real player. They're talking about he was the hype of camp today after Scatterbo was out, so it's back and forth between the two of them.
I have next to no Scatterbo.
Except their offensive line is going to get them dumped on.
love Tracy.
My team is a complete donation for this one. Oh yeah, let's look him over. Sorry, we're getting in the heat. Carl Raymond at the 2. And we're not going to grade Superflex. We're just going to look at him, see the strategies. He went 2.693. Lamar, Bo Nix, love that. Running back room, Chase Brown, Hampton, Caleb Johnson, top 3, solid. Caleb Johnson getting a lot of bad reviews on pass blocking, and Jalen Warren getting a lot of hype on pass blocking. Just a little update there for you, which was brought up a couple times.
Who would have thunked that one?
Zach Charbonnet, Ray Davis, Keaton Mitchell. I like the running back room a lot. Wide receiver room, DJ Moore, Cortland Sutton, Matthew Golden, Marvin Mims to go with Bo Nix, Wandale Robinson. A little bit of a not explosive, but possible pop plays at wide receiver, but you went heavy running back, quarterback, and tight end with Trey McBride, so that's expected. So that's why you went 9 wide receivers deep. Can they cover it? They all have upside to do it. I don't think you needed Harold Fannin here. I might have taken another shot at tight end or at wide receiver here to just give you another depth piece, but I think the team is solid. I mean, when you have Trey McBride and Ingram, you didn't need Fannin. But what do you think?
Who? I fucking closed it down.
Oh, all right. He doesn't care. Moving on to Huron River Rat. He went 3.683. Hertz, Bryce Young, Ward. Love the 3 QBs. Running back room, Jonathan Taylor, Chuba Hubbard to go with Bryce. Tyjae Spears to go with Cam. Braylon Allen, DJ Giddens, Taj Brooks. Love the running back room. Perfect play with the top 2 studs and then a bunch of hitters behind it. Wide receiver room, Nico Collins, Calvin Ridley with Cam Ward. Emeka Egbuka, Jaden Higgins. This is the drop-off, right? Very, very rough.
I don't see a drop-off. Respectfully, I don't see a drop-off.
What do you mean?
The drop-off starts at Xavier Legette.
You think that these 3 are going to cover top 20 wide receivers every single week?
Yeah, I think Nico Collins should be in the argument for wide receiver 1. I think Calvin Ridley has everything there to fucking be excellent top 20 on a weekly basis. I'm not making that bet personally, but on paper, it makes sense. And then Emeka Egbuka is going to be electric. Jaden Higgins is one of the most underrated players in football this year, and I need more of him. And then Luther Burden, like if Burden comes up as the guy and staggers his performances, we're talking about a pretty nice 5 wide receivers. The drop-off starts at Xavier Legette.
I'm talking elite drop-off, but yes, I agree with that. But the elite drop-off literally drops from Nico Collins and Calvin Ridley. Tight end room, Sam Laporta, Jatavion Sanders getting hyped to go with Bryce Young and Dallas Goedert. I like it. I only fear the wide receiver is not going to carry enough. That's it for me. I love the draft besides that. But I'm, again, super flex. I did not do well last year, so this is going to be a upcoming year. Rex went 2.684. Russ the GOAT, Malik Neighbors, Wilson, Dak Prescott, Bijan Robinson, Devon H.A. Bucky. God damn, your running back room is fucking nasty. Top 3 are absolutely elite. You don't even need the rest. Blue, Garendo, Jalen Wright. Like the backups. Wide receiver room, Garrett Wilson, Pickens, Debo, Jacoby Myers, Josh Downs, Cooper Kupp, Bateman, Ray McLeod. I like the depth. I like the plays. I like the buys a lot here. It's very well. And then you went 4 tight ends because you went really late tight end and 2 QBs. He went Zach Ertz, Chig, Theo, and Cade. I think you spent way too much capital in the running back room, but man, it's elite as it gets.
2 quarterbacks in a super flex. You are living boldly, my friend.
That's bold too with Russ as well. I mean, Russ loses the job. You're sitting with just Dak. So I really don't like that, Rex. That's why he went elite running back. So I mean, I get that.
Rabona, I wish I knew your first name.
Brought goes 3.683 with Joe Flacco. Woo! Takes the shot on Joe Flacco playing the season at 41 years old for the Browns. We're probably going to win 2 to 3 games. I like it. Ashton Genty, James Cook, Scatabo, Stevenson, Eckler, Ty Johnson. I see Ty get thrown in a lot at the end now. Running back room, very solid. Wide receiver room, T. Higgins to go with Burrow, Jay Season, Rasheed Rice, Stephon Diggs with May, Jordan Addison, Josh Palmer, Dante Thornton, Losavas, Tyler Warren, Gesicki, Tyler Warren, Tyler Higbee, Mike Gesicki. I know this is like Brott's 80th. 74 drafts. Woo! My guy Brott is getting after it on the Superflex. I like it.
Yeah, I'm down to do a Superflex on mine as well. I'm kind of hooked.
It's fun. And then I don't know if Wide Dad's in here. I don't know who. He hasn't said anything in chat if he is. Packers fan fry guy goes 3.683. Patrick Mahomes, Jordan Love, Tyler Shuck. Tyler Shuck at the 110. That's crazy value that he's even getting drafted that high. Kyron Williams, RJ Harvey, Dylan Sampson, Nick Chubb. You might have 4 starters for right now, so that's fine. Tyler Algier, a lot of trade rumors swirling right now, so he can get hyped. Rashard Smith. Wide receiver room, Puka Nakua, Lab McConkey, Xavier Worthy to go with Mahomes, Jalen Waddle, Jaden Reed to go with Jordan Love, Rashid Shaheed to go with Shuck, Naylor and Coker, Johnny Smith, Mason Taylor, Jawan Johnson to go with Shuck as well. Not mad at it. I like Jawan Johnson a lot this year in best ball. What do you think here? I think this is balanced. Tight end room, maybe a little dangerous, but if there's one position you give up, it's tight end.
I think it's solid.
I think this is very well balanced, solid. I love the 6 deep receivers. I love the running back depth, QB depth. I don't grade the Superflex, but that's pretty good for I like it. Big Draft Energy went 5 quarterbacks heavy. Trevor Lawrence and then a bunch of shit. Just kidding.
Aaron Rodgers is not shit.
Aaron Rodgers is the comeback part of the year. Just kidding.
No,
Danny Dimes, Jackson Dart. That'd be CMC. Jason Milroe. 5 QBs in. Or Jalen Milroe. Sorry, I like that. Saquon Barkley with Travion Henderson, the guy. Roshan, Miles Sanders, Dark West Hunter, Elijah Mitchell pick. I love that. Solid running back room. Wide receiver room, BTJ, Jesus, Criminy, elite wide receiver room. AJ Brown, Devontae Adams, Roma Dunze, Trey Harris, Ayuk, Malik Washington, and TJ Hawkinson and Njoku. I mean, it's fucking weird, but there's a world where this is nasty.
It's dependent on the quarterbacks.
It's weird.
It's a completely different approach, but I don't believe in paying up for quarterbacks if I'm not one of the first 5 picks.
I hear you. All right.
And then Joe Burrow isn't an option.
You fired my team. Let's see here.
Can you take down that chat? Thank you.
Oop.
Josh Allen, Tua, Sam Darnold. Bye weeks are perfect. Quarterback situation, A+. Kenneth Walker, it's already an A territory because I love Kenneth Walker. Brian Robinson Jr., don't have a lot of exposure, but I understand the pick. Jalen Warren, spectacular. Tyrone Tracy, great for PPR. Both of those guys are PPR monsters. If Judkins plays, buying the dip is the move. Kendra Miller, I understand it, but yeah. Amon Ra, Drake London, Tyreek Hill, correlated with Tua, Chris Olave, Christian Kirk, and Demario Douglas. I love your first 6. Guys, I think Demario Douglas is one of the best clicks in fantasy football this year, especially best ball format, because I think his floor is 100 receptions. De'Ami Brown, Tyler Lockett, and then Correlation Nation with all 3 Titans. Yeah.
Yep.
This is good work.
I love this one.
This is good work. But, like, it's tough to have, like... So what I'm looking for is, like, how do I get this year's Joe Burrow and this year's Baker Mayfield in my lineups, 2 guys who I think can significantly outperform their ADP, right? Obviously, drafting at the 101, you got to take one of the elite guys.
Right, you have to. I have no choice.
You have to. So at the back end, after the drop-off, and I feel like the first 4 is the drop-off, right? And, like, Jaden Daniels is also somebody who I consider just sprinkling in somebody else, like a Mahomes or something, because I feel like we're drafting him on ceiling. To me, the big 3 are Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts. Those are the 3 you want because they are the dual threat quarterbacks. They kind of give you the security for the high floor, high ceiling. You could just stagger and sprinkle everything else. After that, it's just a free for all, right? Like, I'm not going to take Baker Mayfield for the sake of taking Baker Mayfield or Kyler Murray for the sake of taking him. Give me this year's,
studs, and then try and find a QB late.
No, it's not even that. Give me this year's Joe Burrows. Give me this year. Like last year, Joe Burrow went off the board in round 4 in this tournament. Baker Mayfield went off the board in round 5 in this tournament. Give me those guys. Look at where I invested in quarterback. That's what I'm trying to identify. That's what I'm trying to isolate. Like Bryce Young, Cam Ward, Jordan Love, like that range. That's where I want to just attack quarterback. I'm not prioritizing correlation because I just don't really get the ADP yet here.
I feel that. I mean, the correlation just landed in my lap right there. I only reached for who did I reach for? I forget. Brian Robinson, because there's no running backs.
Which is weird because when the tournament first started, there was nothing but running backs.
I know. All right, we've been popping so much we missed the chat. Love getting Bryce late. I love Bryce Young. It's my favorite late value quarterback you can get this year. Nico Collins in the top 5. There's a chance Nico Collins could be wide receiver 1, honestly. Are there any good defenses in the NFC South? I would say the Falcons got better, especially with the capital they spent in the draft. And if they're
on the pass rush, man, that pass rush is going to be spectacular.
And they're chasing Micah Parsons right now too with rumors, which would be fucking nuts. Nico will be a top set. I think Nico will be higher than that if he stays healthy. He's got a hamstring that's been bothering him back-to-back years. Coker, we don't know if he makes the team yet. There was a bad update today that he might not make the team. That's the second time I've seen it. So prayers up that he makes it. Jerry, injury worries. Jerry Judy?
No, he's talking. So Jerry Bagshaw said that he thinks that Nico's not even a top 7 wide receiver this year.
Oh man, I hated on him last year. I'm done. That guy's him, bro. And I know they got all their weapons and a bunch of more targets. I don't care. He is unguardable. Pull up his reception perception. Pull up his yards versus man versus zone versus finding the open spaces. He's
over 150 vacated targets. You
fucking
gotta
crazy
believe
how
that.
good he is.
Okay, so I think that the best way to discuss about how great Nico Collins was, he wasn't even top 10 in terms of target share, but he was number 1 for being responsible for his team's offensive production, his team's total offensive production. That's how efficient he is. That's how you find the outliers and the guys who can absolutely explode and break fantasy football moving forward, is how efficient were they in the opportunity that they had. Now, if you sprinkle a little bit more volume with 150 plus vacated targets, with Stephon Diggs being gone to New England and Tank Dell being injured for what we anticipate being the entire season, if some of those opportunities go to the target share and the efficiency he had last year, we're talking about the wide receiver 1. It's like well within the range of outcomes for Nico Collins. So that's saying not even top 7 when wide receiver 1 is, what a lot of us have him as, like his upside, his absolute ceiling. I think you're doing a disservice to yourself by limiting yourself to not drafting him.
He was on pace to be wide receiver 1 last year without injury. It's crazy.
Yep.
But bad guys, this is what we talk about all the time. The O-line, man, it's very bad.
It got better.
Very, very bad. Minimal.
Yeah.
Minimal.
And like, yes, they lost their left tackle, but I like the left tackle that they drafted from Minnesota.
All right, chat. Here we go. Where does Micah Parsons end up right now? Let me hear it in the comments. Does he stay with the Cowboys, like I think it's going to happen with Terry McLaurin, or his farewell kind of comment looked like he was kind of out of there? What do you guys think? What do you think?
He's staying in Dallas, dude. And if Dallas does trade him, then like they need to make sure
they need to get the house.
They need to fleece somebody for it. They need to fleece the fuck out of it.
Hopefully he comes to the Texans. I thought I heard Parsons go to the Pats. So there's to New England. Pineapples. Oh yeah, let me know when we're queuing up, by the way.
Well, like what would New England possibly be able to give up to get Parsons?
Right.
Other than future draft capital. I don't think New England's willing to pay that price. What Dallas wants, if they do this trade, and what we've seen Dallas do historically when they trade their like mainstay players, they want a lot of assets that are currently playing that they could plug in team vacancies. So offensive line, defensive back, potentially a linebacker, and they want an absurd amount of draft capital. I don't think the Patriots have that kind of, ability to give up to get a guy like Micah Parsons. You have to look at a team that has like an incredible amount of riches, both in draft capital and isn't expecting to win a lot this year. I would say like Carolina would be a good option because they don't have a pass rush.
What about the Bears?
Bears.
No one said it, but what about the Bears? They have a lot of capital. They have a lot of cap space.
Bears would be ideal, but they would have to give up one of their like old left tackle or right tackle who didn't really pan out as a first overall pick in that trade. And I think they would have to also give up one of their pass rushers. And I think Sweat is probably their best pass rusher, but I mean a Sweat then a lot of draft capital.
Close. Yeah.
But like, do we think the Bears are a pass rusher away from being in the discussion for a Super Bowl?
I had the Bears defense as one of the top defenses last year, but they lost 3 stars right away, and everyone just wrote them off. They lost their stud defensive players right away last year.
Well, I mean, it doesn't help when your fucking head coach and offensive coordinator just constantly keeping you on the field being stupid.
And now it's all different. I like the Bears D a lot. If they get Parsons, they're moving way up.
You see, the Bears is my
Fresno
anomaly,
State, baby. Johnson.
That's the wild card for me. Like, do I think that the Bears are going to be good? Everything's pointing that they should be good, but then again, the Bears could bear, right? And we've seen the Bears bear.
Oh, are we queued up in the Superflex?
I'm gonna call it when we go to my live, dude.
Okay, we're not there yet. Sorry, I thought he was saying go. Jerry says to the Chargers possibility, make it for the Bosa being gone could be an idea. New England probably won't want to pay, but they should. He is staying a Cowboy. The Bears. See, Chef, you know, baby. The Bears. 5 spots left in Superflex lobby. He's in. Maybe the Raiders. I don't see him going to the Raiders. I think Parsons is gone. May end up being addition by subtraction for Dallas. Imagine Crosby. That'd be so nasty. Him and Parsons together. Didn't the Lions come out to say he would welcome Parsons, or was that a different player? I do not know. I don't remember Dan Campbell saying that if he did. I mean, did you see that? I haven't seen it. No. What I've seen so far is Packers talk, Patriots talk, and
Packers are a pass rusher away from winning a Super Bowl. Packers would be the perfect team. They would be the perfect team for him.
I've heard some nonsense 49ers, but that's not happening. We're not paying that. Jerry is tagging Parsons twice, Jack. Kerry is, Jerry is. I got you. All right, guys. We're 3 minutes away from heading over to the big draft energy show. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Amazing show, amazing drafts. The community is getting better at everything here. I've got to go talk to the wife here for a little bit. I haven't even said hi. So I'm going to end it here. Send you guys over to Disco. Are you going to start now? Let me know when you queue up. Fuck.
How am I supposed to let you know when I queue up and start now?
I'm going to keep my headset on your stream. I'm going to put your stream up right now.
Okay.
All right, hang on. Good. You don't have to leave the stream. It will take you guys over there. Have a safe weekend. Be good. Be nice. Be kind. Like Disco said on his last stream, I'll catch you guys Monday or maybe tomorrow. I might do some drafts tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I'll catch you guys Monday. Peace.